Hello again, Year 2. It's Monday the 11th of May today. I hope you've had a great weekend. Now it's time for our maths challenge, and today we're going to be looking at multiplication word problems. So to start us off, we're going to do a little challenge with our arms, like we do at school. Can you make these symbols with your arms? Let's have a look. What does the addition symbol look like, children? Can you show me? That's right, it's a big cross like that, isn't it? Well done. What about the subtraction symbol, children? Easy peasy, it's one line, isn't it? What about an equal sign? Can you remember? That's right, two lines, one on top of each other, parallel to one another. And the last one we're going to look at today is multiplication. That's the one we're going to need for today's problems. Can you remember what it looks like? That's right, it looks like a cross this way, almost like an X shape, doesn't it? So this is the symbol we're going to be working with today. Okay, so as always, children, here are our 4 questions. Now it's up to you. You might decide today that you want to do it with me, in which case keep watching the video and we'll do it together. You might decide that you'd like to do the first one with me and then try the rest on your own. Or you might pause the video here, have a go and come back to check your work. It's absolutely up to you. Okay, here we go. So remember, children, here are our 4 steps to success today. The same as we've done before. We need to read the question carefully. We need to decide what operation to use, which operation to use. Now, we know we're using multiplication, but there might be some vocabulary clues to find. We need to decide which method we're going to use. And we need to check our work just to make sure that we've got the answer correct. Okay? Here we go then. The first question, let's read it together. There are 3 plates on the table. Each plate has 10 biscuits on it. How many biscuits are there altogether? Now, have you found any clues to tell us it's going to be multiplication? Okay, so we've got 3 plates here, which is the same as 3 groups, isn't it? Each plate has 10 biscuits, or each group has 10 biscuits in it. So this is the language of multiplication, isn't it? Groups in each group. And then we want to find out what we've got all together. So we're going to be doing some multiplication. Now we've got 2 choices, children, about which method we could use. We could draw it out to help us. Let's go. So here I've drawn my 3 plates, or my 3 groups. I've put 10 biscuits on each plate, and now I'm going to count up in tens. That's right, shall we try? 10, 20, 30. Well done. We've got 30 biscuits in total. How could we write that as a number sentence? Have a go now. So I've got 3 groups, 3 lots of, or 3 multiplied by 10, because I've got 10 biscuits on each plate, equals, because I want to know the total, 3 lots of 10 equals 30. Well done. So that's our first method. We could draw it out. It does take quite a long time. Or we could use our fingers, couldn't we? Because we know how to count in tens. So we're going to use 3 fingers and count up in tens. Shall we try? 10, 20, 30. So I've got the same answer there, haven't I? 3 groups, and I counted 10 at a time. 3 groups of 10 is 30. You could draw it out or use your fingers. Well done. Question 2. There are 10 seats on a minibus. How many people can travel on 6 minibuses? So how many groups do we need? Yeah, it's actually at this end of the question this time, isn't it? There are 6 minibuses, or 6 groups. And inside each group, how many people are we going to fit in? 10 people. So let's see if you can write that as a number sentence. How many groups? How many in each group? Okay, so we've got 6 groups, even though it's at the end of the question. That's funny, isn't it? 6 groups, 6 lots of, or 6 multiplied by 10 people in each bus, or 10 seats on each bus. And we want to know how many people can travel, don't we? Okay, well done. Now I can see that that's going to take us ages to draw out, so I don't think that's the best method. What else could we do instead? That's right, we could use our fingers, couldn't we? Let's start to practice using our fingers when we know how to count in that multiple in tens, don't we? We know how to count in tens, so we can use our fingers. Ready? We're going to count in tens 6 times. Here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Well done. 6 lots of 10 are 60. Now, not to worry if you found that a bit tricky, I've left a number square up here for you, so you can use that to help you. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Do you remember when we're counting in tens, we go down on a number square, don't we? The 1 stays the same, the tens increases by 1. Well done. Question 3, we're doing such a good job. I counted 5 ladybirds in my garden. Each ladybird has 6 legs. How many legs do the ladybirds have all together? There's that word again, all together. And we've got each, like in each group or each ladybird. Okay, so how many groups have we got? We've got 5, haven't we? This time the ladybird is my group, isn't it? 5 groups. And how many legs does each ladybird have? 6 legs, it does, doesn't it? And I wonder what that's going to be. Now, I don't know how to count up in 6s, but I do know how to count up in 5s. So I'm going to count in 5s, aren't I? Now, you can either draw out your groups or you can count using your fingers. I'm going to try with my fingers, I think. Now, before we count up in 5s 6 times, let's see if we can remember how to count up in 5s using our number square. We haven't done that in a while, have we? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, let me hear you, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Okay, so you've probably noticed that we've made 2 straight lines on our number square this time, haven't we? One sort of in the middle there and one at the end. And we know that when we count in 5s, our numbers always end in a 5 or a 0, don't we? Well done. So let's see if we can count in 5s 6 times to find out our answer. Fingers at the ready, here we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So our answer is 30. 5 times 6 is 30. Well done if you got that one right. Now this challenge is really tricky. So if you want to do this question together, then please do. I put it in as a really big challenge for those of you who'd like to try. Shall we read it together? In my purse there are 3 10p coins and 8 5p coins. How much money do I have in my purse altogether? Now, I've got 2 different kinds of coins, haven't I? I've got some 10p coins and I've got some 5p coins, but I don't know how much money I've got here and how much money I've got here. So I can't work out how much I've got altogether just yet, can I? What do I need to do before I find out what the total is? I need to find out how much money I've got here and how much money I've got here. You're right. Now, if your grown-ups have got some coins lying around, it might be a good idea to try and find some 10p coins and some 5p coins and have a go at this. with the coins in your hands, okay? Okay, so I've got my 10p's and my 5p's here. How many 10p coins have I got in my purse? That's right, I've got 3, haven't I? Can you write me a number sentence to show what I've got here? How many groups have I got? How many pence is each group worth? Have a go. Okay, so I've got 3 groups or 3 coins, haven't I? 3 groups, and each one is worth 10p, isn't it? In there, 10p are hiding. 3 lots of 10, and we know that from before, don't we? 10, 20, 30. That was one of our answers to a question earlier on. So on this side, for the 10p's, I've got 30p in 10p coins, haven't I? I've got that, I've got my 30p. Can I work out the answer yet? Can I work out what's in my purse all together yet? No, because I haven't worked out what my 5p coins are worth. How many 5p's do we need? That's right, 8 5p coins. Here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 5p coins. Can you write me a number sentence? I've got 8 coins worth 5p each, don't I? 8 groups with 5p in each group, and I need to work out the total. Shall we count in 5s together? Here we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 and 40. Well done. So with my 5p coins, I've got 8 lots of 5p, and that's made me 40p. So I've got 40p in 5p coins and 30p in 10p coins. So I know how much my 10p's are worth, and now I know how much my 5p's are worth. So how am I going to find out what's in my purse all together? That's right, I need to add these 2 numbers together, don't I? What's going to help me with that? Now we've got 2 options here. We could use a number line, or we could use our fingers. So let's start by using a number line. Which number is the bigger number? Is it 30 or 40? That's right, we're going to put 40 at the end of our number line, at the start of our number line, because it's the largest number and it won't take too long to add on these 10s. There we are. And I want to add on 3 10s, don't I? 3 jumps of 10. Okay, so 40, add 10. We're going to land on 50. Well done. And another 10, 60. And another 10, 70. Or I could use my fingers to count on. So when I'm counting on from a number, like 40, I need to put it on my forehead, don't I? Because that will help me remember where I'm starting. So 40, I'm going to count on 3 10s. Go. 40, 50, 60, 70. So that would be the quicker way to do it, wouldn't it? So I have 70p in my purse altogether. Super, super well done if you got that one. If you didn't, not to worry, it was really tricky. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.